The Tom McCall Point Trail is located in northern Oregon's Columbia River Gorge, just off the scenic Highway 30 near the iconic Rowena Crest viewpoint. Nestled in the Tom McCall Preserve, this trail offers one of the most rewarding springtime hikes in the region. Known for its rolling meadows, sweeping vistas, and a vibrant explosion of wildflowers. But even outside peak bloom, it delivers stunning panoramic views of the Columbia River, Mount Hood, and Mount Adams. Join me as we hike through blooming hillsides, unique oak woodlands, and up to one of the most breathtaking viewpoints in the Columbia River Gorge. Parking for the Tom McCall Point Trail is centered around the large loop at Rowena Crest. On busy days, especially during wildflower season, cars line the road leading in. I arrived around 10 a.m. on a Friday in early May, and it was already starting to fill up. Weekends can be even more crowded, so try to plan accordingly. Keep in mind, dogs are not allowed on this trail, and there are no bathrooms or amenities, so be sure to come prepared. Before or after your hike, I highly recommend taking a few minutes to enjoy the Rowena Crest viewpoint itself. The views facing east along the Columbia River are incredible. The trailhead is located just behind the large Rowena Crest sign, where you'll see an informational kiosk for the McCall Point Trail. While All Trails lists the full hike at 4.8 miles round trip, that includes a less defined section beyond the main point. This video covers the official out and back trail to Tom McCall Point, which is about 3.5 miles with an elevation gain of around 1,000 feet, making it a moderate to challenging hike. The trail starts out wide and relatively flat, winding through open grasslands that are absolutely bursting with life during the spring and early summer months. Golden balsamroot and purple lupine dominate the landscape, creating endless photo opportunities right from the trail. Remember, this is a nature preserve, so please stay on the path and help protect the delicate ecosystem. From here, the trail begins to gradually ascend through a few broad turns. Some older side trails are now blocked with rocks. Stick to the main path, and you'll soon come to some equally striking river views of the hike. The trail then enters a shaded woodland filled with Oregon white oak trees and a variety of native plants, including desert parsley lining the trail. This section is a welcome break from the sun and brings a peaceful shift in scenery. As you emerge from the trees, the trail steepens, climbing through an open field where Mount Adams starts to come into view in the distance. A short set of stairs helps you navigate the incline, and the trail continues into a series of long, sweeping switchbacks. On the right, wildflower-filled hills stretch toward the horizon, and on the left, the Columbia River gleams far below. Higher up the trail, fiery red Indian paintbrush joins the floral display, adding bold color and contrast to the green and already colorful hillsides. Eventually, you'll re-enter a wooded area filled with twisted oak trees draped in oak moss lichen. The atmosphere here is almost otherworldly, and the shade offers one last cool stretch before the final push to the summit. Stone steps lead through this section, and brush, including poison oak, may line the trail. Be cautious and know how to identify it. Clusters of three-lobed leaves growing on low shrubs or vines. If touched, it can lead to a nasty rash. Past this point, the canopy opens once more and the trail steepens for the final ascent. As you approach the final stretch, the view opens up dramatically. Mount Hood's peak starts to become more visible, and you'll work your way up a series of switchbacks across the side of the final hill. It's long and tough, but the endless wildflowers and far-reaching views are excellent motivation. At the summit, you're rewarded with an incredible panorama that includes both Mount Hood and Mount Adams, framed by vibrant blooms and the Columbia River winding below. It's easily one of the most beautiful low-summit views in northern Oregon. I highly recommend packing a snack or lunch to enjoy here. There's often a light breeze, birdsong, and the kind of peaceful quiet that's hard to find elsewhere. Tom McCall Point is definitely one of the most breathtaking non-waterfall hikes I've experienced in Oregon. Between the views, the wildflowers, and the unique blend of open meadows and oak woodlands, it's a hike I'll keep coming back to. I hope you get the chance to experience it for yourself.